you can see, man, I'm at the White House today. It's a beautiful day today. Um, and shit is just hitting the fan. I wish I could, at some point I'm going to be at liberty to talk about some of this stuff. But right now, I just have to just suck it up and just keep it moving, man, because I don't need the distraction. I don't want the distraction. And it seems like that's what's trying to overtake me is distractions. And sometimes you get tired, man. Sometimes you just get tired. Sometimes sometimes you just don't want to deal with crap. And those times, those are the times that you have to buckle up. Those are the times that, you know, you have to just say, either I'm in or I'm out. And, because adversity guards the door to success. Anytime you get close to the door of success, man, your life gonna get turned upside down. Oh, let me show y'all what it looked like down here today. This is what it's looking like at the White House today. Okay? That's what it's looking like. Beautiful day in DC today. Gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous day today in the city. It's a gorgeous day. And, that's the way it is. But if there is one thing that let me show y'all, man. They training this dog. This is a dog that they're training right here. They training that dog. It's a drug dog that they're training. They got him in training right there. And when they want his attention, they're throwing the ball, okay? Anytime they want his attention, they're throwing that ball. But they got people that'll walk through here with stuff in their backpack to see if he can detect it or not. And when he does, they'll throw the ball to get his attention. That's how they train him. That's how they train him. What's going on, New York? How you doing this morning, man? But if there's anything that I've learned in these last 6 years that I've been dealing with this crap is quitting is not an option. Even when things don't look as desirable as you would like for them to look. Nothing's happening at the White House, man. Everything's quiet right now. Everything is quiet down here right now. If something was actually to jump off in this White House, first thing they would do is shut down the park, okay? They would make everybody, they would shut down the avenue, shut down the park, and as you can see, there are people that are going in, and depending upon the severity of what's going on, they might push us back down to I Street. So we can't stand at the top of the hill and look at what's going on in front of the White House. So whenever something really serious, like if Trump would come out of the White House right now, they shut down the whole park. All right, push everybody on the other side of 8th Street, put a line up, and you see all of the guys come out with the snipers with their rifles, the ARs, and all of that, man. They'll show up. They'll show up. Okay, they don't play around. They don't play around with this. That's one thing you can say. They will not play around. So And tourism is down too in front of the White House. Tourism is definitely down. It's not as many people visiting. Um, for whatever reasons. A lot of school trips are not coming. A lot of stuff is just not happening in DC as far as tourism is concerned. We've lost a lot of tourist dollars, and because we're the nation's capital, people want to come here. People want to see and see. And the one thing that I've discovered is if nothing else, people want to see this White House. If they don't see nothing else in D.C., they want to see this White House because this White House has touched so many people, okay, so many countries in other parts of the world that it has already touched. But if something would jump off down here at the White House, of course, y'all be the first ones that I would tell. I would go live. But this is it, man. This is it. This is where in D.C. this is where the world meets, right here in front of the White House. So why not, if the world meets here, why not try to bring the world together where they meet? This is the watering hole in D.C. for the world. This White House. So why not try to bring them together? That's all. And here's the crazy part. Most of the donations that I get while I'm here are not for this message right here. The most of the donations I get is from playing national anthems of other countries while I'm in front of the White House. Because I've discovered that if I solely depend on people supporting me because of this message, I wouldn't make it. It would. I mean, they wouldn't do that because they don't know what I'm gonna do with the money. Well, maybe something else positive if you give me a chance. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Something else positive. So I just, I just, a lot of people come up, wanna give me high fives and fist bumps, and I appreciate you being here and thank you for your service, but you don't want to drop $1 in the bucket. But you're glad I'm here, you know, and I guess at some point we gonna at some point we'll let me see here. Who is this party? At some point, we'll have to figure out, what you're gonna do. And let me say this, and I want to be real clear about this, because not only do I believe in what I'm doing, I believe in this message. I really do. I believe in this message, and I believe so much in this message that I just stopped whatever I was doing to just stick with this. Can I tell Trump what? No, man, you ain't gonna tell Trump. You ain't gonna get close to Trump. you think the Secret Service is gonna let some people get close to Trump? No, man, they ain't gonna let people get close to Trump. No, they can't do that. See, cause the one thing that Trump supporters have shown you is they will mess you up. Hey, you mess around with some Trump supporters, boy, you in for a fight. So that's one of the things that his supporters has shown you. They don't care about violence. They don't care about fighting at all. That's the least of their problems. They'll fight in a minute. But anyway, man, I'm just praying this madness will stop. You know, um, and the sad part is, most folk are afraid to stand up and speak up. And not only are they afraid to stand up and speak up, but they're afraid to uh, do anything, man. People are just scared. They're scared. They're just absolutely afraid. That's the travesty, man. They're just afraid. And I don't know how to deal with this. Trump doing what he do, man. You can't blame Trump for, for following the playbook that has worked for him. Everything he's doing has worked for him over the years. So if it's working, why switch it up? And that's unfortunately the thing that sometimes can get you messed up is, because something is working and you think because it's working it's right. But he's been doing over the years things that work for him. It is proven that it'll work. So why should he change if it's working? Think about it. Why should he change if it's working? Why? He's getting what he wants. Not saying that it's ethical or it's moral, but it's working. You see? And what I'm trying to show people is, man, pick the right fight. Pick the right struggle. You gotta pick it, and if you don't, you can't blame nobody else because it ain't working. As you can see, man, I'm at the White House today. It's a beautiful
What is
day
this?
today. I don't know what all these circles are, but okay. At some point I'm gonna be at liberty to talk about some of this stuff. But anyway, I just got down here to the White House, y'all. So, little under the dump, because I got some crazy shit going on in my life. And this craziness always pop up its ugly head. At the opportune time. Man, let me show y'all how they doing these dogs, how they be training these dogs. Here's a guy. This how they be training these dogs. Right here. That's how they be training them. If that dog sit down, boy, somebody in trouble. I ain't lying. If he sit down, somebody's in trouble. That's for sure. Yeah, if that dog come around you and sit down, buddy, shit, you ain't getting out of here. They wanna see what's going on. That's what they gonna do, man. When they get close to something, they gonna sit down, buddy. They gonna sit down. You need to check this. Okay? Anyway, let me get my day started, y'all. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let me get my day started, and gotta be a better way. Gotta be a better way. All right? So anyway, I'll see y'all later.